Hello, everyone. Shay's Creations here again, and I may not be in the nice mood this morning. Almost. It's 11:30. Oh my goodness, I had a really long day. When I say long, I mean in this chair. Yes, in this chair. I watched so many educational videos, just learning videos, but uh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sitting here now, like about to find something good to watch, and then I almost broke down and cried. So I said, you know what? I got to get on the grind and talk to my friends on YouTube because I don't want to break down and cry, especially when I'm trying to stay focused on being positive. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, what in the? Oh, I just had a shocking pain in my ear. Please don't tell me I'm getting an ear infection. But anyway, I finally got my housing officer, whatever you call it, on the phone. And I am not the best in math, boys and girls, but I know I did the the numbers for my rent, and my rent is not supposed to be over $600. So he tried to figure it out, and he put me on hold a few times to the point where I forgot that I was on hold. You know when somebody leave you on hold for a few minutes? So I think he put me on hold like three different times to look through. He went through the calculator. He did everything, and come to find out, my rent is supposed to be under $300, based on all the information he has, especially from eBay and everything. But my rent is over $600, and I have to pay that until June, when he can try to get in the system again. He said he doesn't have any idea why this system is rejecting my real rent. So I sat down. I told him, I said, it's no reason to worry about it. I'm just gonna have to pay it. I said, although it's put me in a little bit of a bind, but I'm gonna have to pay it. So what I did when I hung up the phone was I just rubbed my bed again, and I just prayed for my bed and thank God I had it. And I try to remember that, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I see is my roof. So, when you slept in your car before and the shelter and stuff like that, you really do take a different outlook on stuff like this. Now, I could have been, ranting and raving and acting like a lunatic and all of that. I'm not doing any of that. I sat here this evening and I turned off my Walmart Plus. I just canceled that. I had already canceled the Prime, but something happened where they charged me again this month, so I just made sure I went in there again and canceled my Prime. So that gives me a little bit over $14, but still, I don't have. I'm kind of short, based on the good thing was I mapped out so much, to be ahead for, but my freaking car, the registration and the tie, the plates have to be redone, and that's where my mess up is because it's due. One of them is due in June, and I won't know if I'm going to have the money in June, which means I have to do whatever I can from now and just do the best I can. But I've been listing cards on eBay all of yesterday, all of the day before yesterday, and all of today. And only chance I have is eBay. I don't have any other chance. I'm not going out there to do something, that I can't be proud of to try to earn the money. So I even put a $2 card on there. I really like the card though. I made this really pretty card right here. I love the blue. I love the blue and the way but it's not the way I wanted it because I'm having a hard time getting the flowers the way I want it. But I still said, so I put that for my sale card, and for the whole month of March, that card is going to be $2. So I did that, and I've just been doing cards all day. But I kid you not, boys and girls, I am feeling really good and really good. I love, love, love when I feel the way I feel. So the good thing is, I wanted to get myself a little bit of lay down. I just want to lay down for a little while, watch something that has nothing to do with education, and then possibly drift into maybe a movie or two and then decide what I'm gonna do. So I am gonna actually come out of this room for probably the entire night, so I could get some other things done. I'm telling you, it is it is a blessing to be patient, even though I don't know where I get it from, because the average person would have flipped out and did all kind of other stuff, but and I already know they're not going to give me back the extra money I paid. They're gonna just give me credit, you know. But then today, yesterday, everybody's unit was inspected. Then today, I got a phone call that whoever it is that bought the building is going to turn the entire building into condos, and we're all going to be put out of the building. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I just know I'm just gonna grind my eBay, and I'm gonna grind my YouTube and try to get where I need to go, because living like this where you have to be hoping, and one, they don't rip it out and put you on the street. Come on, I don't have time for that, boys and girls. I've been trying too hard, too long, but I kid you not, I am absolutely tired. I'm absolutely tired. So I'm gonna wait and see what goes on. I'm still waiting for a letter from my therapist to see if I'm gonna take another apartment. Um, I kid you not, I don't even want to go through any part of de-stashing this craft room. Don't want to do it now. I've already been doing a little bit of downsizing, so that's good. And as soon as May hit, this room is going to be a lot less than what it is now. You may not see it, but as soon as May hit, May, June, July, August, September, and October, all those months, and then I think I'm going to be a little bit better off. But I'm kind of trying to figure out if I have to get rid of my car now. I don't think I can manage my insurance paying this. So I'm not sure if I can get someone to park it for me in his garage. I'm trying to stay away from Mr. Sexy, because he knows me. He does to me, boy. And I kid you not, it's his legs, honey. It's his legs. And it was so funny because I told him a couple weeks ago that I thought I saw him coming, like when I was way down yonder. Oh boy, but I'm trying to be good because I did something really bad and I made him really angry, but he's not angry with me anymore. He forgave me, wrapped his whole body around me, and then let me know I'm forgiven. So he understood he was partially to blame. But I'm leaning towards um, asking him, does he have room for my vehicle? Because I think I need to take my place off at least for a couple of months, and I need and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna wait, because if I do that, the first thing he's gonna offer is to help me pay my rent or something like that. So I'm gonna leave it right now and just stay on my own and just do what I gotta do for myself. That's how you solve problems, boys and girls. You reason things out and then you figure it out on your own. Um, I didn't cook today, but I'm leaning towards going in the kitchen and making my meat, and I got to try to figure out how to get off this pasta. I damn near ate the whole bowl, the whole pot yesterday. Oh, that pasta was good. I ate it all, the rest of it today. And the little boy came. He had one bowl. I had to fill a bowl up just to give him the rest of it. That damn pasta was good. And I never used to like pasta until I started to learn how to make it, more flavorful and things. Ugh, I got to get away from that pasta. And then tonight, I was watching someone a few minutes ago make something called carnivore pancakes, and the process of like rolling the egg or folding the egg, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. So but that was the only video I saw today that had anything to do with food. Everything else had to do with retail. Had to do with retail. So I was doing that. And Beverly, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because girl, you already know. So I'm grateful for that. I have got to tell you, I am so nervous. When I got an update that I maxed over 1,000 watched hours. Now I went somewhere. I went. I did something wrong on this channel. I could only imagine that it has to be my crafting, and so I basically removed the crafting to the best of my ability. I do mention my cards; it is my business, so of course, it's a part of my life. So, but I absolutely went from getting views to getting no views. So now my views are creeping back up, and I got the gist of it. So I know it's basically the food, and that's about it. That's has any merit on this channel. So I'm gonna leave it to where it's food and budgeting like I normally would have done. So there goes that. So no crafting, but I will be doing crafting, I guess, on Facebook, but not listing for sale on Facebook because I don't really have. I don't have to say it, but uh, mm-mm. So, but there goes that, and I got to figure out now how I'm gonna manage everything I'm trying to manage between now and June because um, I'm ahead by 2 months on one bill, but they gave me a late fee this month when they wasn't supposed to because I called and I told them that I sent the money order from last month. So I'm gonna call them tomorrow and they're gonna take that on that late fee off of there because my money actually got there the day before the day they put the late fee on there, and if they tell me it came after 5 in the afternoon, I'm going to tell them no. It was as long as it has that date. I want the late fee removed, and hopefully they remove it. It was a tragedy for me to see a $30 late fee and then $18 and change interest rate. So, and that 18 is going to be much lower than 18 come next payment because I already have 2 money orders that didn't even get there yet. So I'm thankful for that 18 going down, but I am not going to ever regret having my washing machine. So there goes that. But I need to know what is it that I'm moving to move this camera. Was it this? Oh yeah, it was my hand on the table. So I'm just gonna try to knock it out. But that bill I'm due to pay $49 a month. I'm trying my best to pay $100. I need $100, but I have a loan that I'm paying off, and that loan I'm good because when I pay April, then I'll be working on August. I've been working from the bottom to take it away from me having to end it in October. But if I do the $100 instead of the $50, one of them will end in September. But I'm gonna do the best I can to grind my off, boys and girls. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Sit right here. But it bothers me to no end knowing that I have to turn this air conditioner on at some point. So it is what it is. But the only thing you can do sometimes is do the best you can with what you have. And I count myself blessed because I do try. So, and I did the math. Doing one video, this woman, she sells these programs, and so I just subscribed to her today and just watched a few of her videos, and what she has is public knowledge. So I was like, there's no reason for me to. I can't join. I don't have $7 to join for the 2 weeks trial anyway. But all of what she's giving, in her videos, I already know that stuff. So I really want to join someone's program that I can actually grasp something I don't know. What I do know is that somewhere down the line, I'm going to have to figure out if this retail stuff is going to be a part of my past because that's where my tiredness is coming from. The cards, I don't believe is going to ever stop. So I mean, other stuff, but um, I don't know. I saw this man's video today, and he is a billionaire, and basically he showed a warehouse that he has where he has nothing but goods that he has secured from different wholesalers, and The whole entire warehouse is covered in boxes. Now, when I say covered in boxes, all of it's in the center of the room, but it's so many boxes. It's larger than this room I'm in, and this was a really nice sized room. And he said, as long as you have your goods to sell, you have gold. He has his businesses, but he said the businesses are not going too much because of the food and the amount of employees you need. And that was a video I was able to learn from, because when you sit here by yourself, you don't really realize how much you save knocking out each step on your own versus having someone come in and you have to pay them about $25 an hour to do some of the things that you normally do on your own. And then watching the video and listening to him show, a few of his businesses and how he's maximizing one of them, and the only reason why he maximized is because he got a larger building that would be able to hold more space for people to enjoy when they go in and have a seat for the dessert, or whatever it is. It's a dessert shop. So he said the only reason why he maximized is because he made it a larger place. And I guess if you having ice cream and you sit in the air conditioner, that is a good place for you to spend some time, especially if you don't want to have your services on in your home. You want to go somewhere else and you want to sit under it. So he has a really big facility. And I always say you have to have it. You have to have it. That's why I'm so thankful, because a few weeks ago, I was in a really bad way, and because of what I already had in here, when someone came in, it was good, and I was in a good space. So I say you have to have it, and you just have to, but you just have to make sure that it's not falling out of your ceiling and running through your front door. You can walk around and stuff like that. A lot of people now are wondering where they're going to keep their food at, and if they got to share it with people. And do you tell people you have a stock? No, you don't tell people you have a stock. Why do you think you need to be sharing with people? Everyone basically has to fund their own home, and if you're already saving for your own home, and then you see, other people know the same information so it's a choice. You're either going to stockpile or you're not going to stockpile. You're going to have your goods, you're not going to have your goods. Now, today, I got a little nervous because there's something that's going to hit really good in the summertime, and I almost put my order through, but I said absolutely not. And now I'm not doing the no spend for whatever. I'm doing the grinding to get the two loans I have paid off before I add to them. That's my only thing. But what I needed, I could have really grind with my tote bags, but I said I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm already down just about under 600 with one loan that I was over 2,000 with, and then on top of that, to just about be finished in September when I'm supposed to be finished in 14 months from now. I can't throw myself under the bus if I'm, doing that now. I am kind of a little deterred because I want to put something aside to save. I can't keep on saying I'm going to do this and then turn around. This comes up and this comes up and I got to use this. But in the situation I have with my rent, I have no choice. I gotta do what people call robbing Peter to pay Paul, even though I still don't know what it is. But I believe it's when you gotta use this and you gotta use that. So I've been doing the best I can with what I have. But the good thing is, I have been asked about 3 different times if this person can help me and I have said no to every single one, because the price of what they're gonna turn around and ask of me, I'm not willing to pay. And that basically means I don't want anyone in here with me. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to come check on me. I don't want nobody to come feel like they have to come in here and help me. I don't want none of that. I want to be by myself. If it's not the little boy, if it's not my daughter, I really don't need nobody around me. I want to be by myself. One thing I take notice of is that when when I find myself around someone who wants to check on me, they actually need somewhere to go for a couple of hours. They need to get away from the elements of this. They need this. And all I am is available. So fuck all that shit there. Available my ass. I don't need nobody to come check on me. My phone was ringing and ringing and ringing today. Did you think I answered my phone? No, I did not. I was very selective of who I answered my phone to today. If you were looking to come here, and now I don't want no. And then I had to actually answer the phone. It's like, can you stop ringing it? Clearly, you know I'm here. And if I'm not, how many times you gonna let the phone ring? I wanted to come. I'm on my way. Well, that's your business, but I'm not opening up my damn door as long as you know that. But I want to come. No, you don't get to tell me you want to nothing. You come. You ask me. I say I don't want no company. I don't want no company. I don't want no company. No, I don't want no company. At 11, 8, I'm funny, boys and girls. I am really funny. I don't feel you visiting me at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. No, sir. Unless you in that bed throwing his body around like a doll. You ain't got no reason to be coming up in here after 7 o'clock at night. I might want to get undressed. Not that I'm not already. No, but I'm serious. Y'all got him. All of this coming to people's house after 7 and 8. Those are wind down times, man. Listen, I got no time. If you know I'm in here by myself during the day, you know at nighttime I want to be by myself. And nobody wants to be on that bed besides my doll baby, my teddy bears, and moi. That's right. It was so funny because I had to tell a few people, you're not moving that doll. Don't move that doll. And you wouldn't believe what somebody did to me. Boys and girls, I went in my room one time and saw the doll baby on the other side of the room. And I just said, real nice and easy, I know you don't think that you're laying on my bed. You need to get up, and you need to get up now. And I saw his face, and I'm like, you need to get, you need to get up, because that is my doll baby's area. Oh no, I'm really not playing no games. And he got up, he looked at me like I was crazy. Yes, I am. I am every bit of crazy, because you are getting the hell up off my bed. No. That's why I always said, when someone asked me would I marry him, I said sure will, as long as you know we will not reside under the same roof, because you are not sleeping in the bed with me. Absolutely not. I was listening to someone, and the way this woman was saying how she's sick and tired of hearing her husband snore at night, and the way she said it, it sounded like he was grunting. But to hear her say how she's disgusted with it, then on top of that, she's doing so much, by herself. And I sit down, but the only thing I could do is listen, because honey, that man would have been outside the window if it was me. Been outside. But I always say everybody needs a man cave and a woman cave, because and always you need more than one place to sleep. Because first of all, if I was sick and I was married, I would never lay next to my husband sick. Absolutely not. I'm not getting my honey by sick. No. And if he's sick, he's not getting me sick, because I want to take care of him. But nobody sleeps in my bed, boys and girls. Oh, don't play those games with me. But I was like, So now it's like 12 o'clock, and obviously the person has gone home. So the phone hasn't been ringing, but it is, I feel bad having to put my dang on it foot down and be like, no. But how do you say to someone, I'm coming, I'll be there in a little while, and the person say they don't want any company, and then you say, but I'm coming to check on. How do you get, is it me that's missing something? Because then I gotta get like really technical. Are you telling me that you're gonna see me after I told you I don't want any company? And then on top of that, you coming after 8 and 9. Those are not visiting hours. Even the hospital sending you home if somebody's in there by 8 o'clock. No, absolutely not. So I just said I'm just gonna unplug my phone. And some people used to me unplugging it. Now I never wanted to get to the point of unplugging it, but my daughter knows. Get on Facebook and ding, and let me know when you need me. But Mm-mm. Nope. Now my mother is horrible. I went on Facebook today and said, phone, 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 and my phone never rang. My mother didn't check not one time, but yet and still she got her phone like this, playing her little games, doing her little church sessions, and doing all this. But then I'm sending her. I wanted her to call me 'cause it was a little cold that was going on. Did she? No. She's gonna get it probably a month from now. Yep. But I'm feeling so much better, even though I am so angry about this mess up. But she tried to fix it. So when someone goes out of their way to extend courtesy to help me figure out something, the only thing I can do is say thank you and hope for the best. And that's all I can do. All I know is I am gonna do everything in my power not to break down. If I break down, but I got something else to tell you. I earned another penny. Someone read 4 pages of one of my books today, so thank you for that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm already starting to get the royalties. It says royalties, but my check is gonna be probably 6 cents or something like that. But I'm not saying I'm not grateful for it. What I'm saying is that my book is actually being read. Now, I joined a group just recently, and all of us have books and everything. And I went to put the book. I put mine there, although I didn't want to. I don't want to advertise my book. I want my book to be found by people looking for keywords, and that's how they find me. If I can do that, then I can secure myself a better landing if I can't market my book. And I didn't want to put my book on Facebook either because I don't really have support on Facebook like a lot of people do. So I don't want to use Facebook to get me where I need to go. So I did share it one time because I joined in this group. But then today I removed myself from the group because I'm not going to put my book there. I'm not going to be doing that now. I did say I was going to print a few copies and put it inside of a sleeve, and in the summertime try to put it on my table, and if someone gives me $2 or whatever to cover my ink and my paper, and then hey, you got the book, maybe I can get a review. But I don't believe I could even do that because my book is with Amazon has my book, so I don't even know if I could do that. But I know people are actually buying their book and stuff like that, so I don't know what the heck to do. I just know one thing. I have another page to add into one of my books, or I could start another book. But the next book I want to write a book on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to think if I should start taking pictures of my meals and put my meals in a book or something like that. So I don't know. But I do know I want to do as many books as I can. Nice little 8-page, 9-page, 14-page, 13, those kind of small books. But nothing like, I do have a paperback I already wrote. I'm having a trouble with the measurements or the whatever, something's not going through. And before I throw my computer, I just said, let me leave that alone for a while. Let me leave it alone. So tonight I wanted to add a page to one of my books, but I changed the cover, so I don't know if the words in one is changed because I changed the cover. So I said now I have to do a whole book, a whole nother book, because the passage that I'm going to put in there is a very good financial tip, and I want to add it to my book. But I would really like to add it to a book that's already there, and then just add an extra page. But I can't figure it out, and I don't know where to find the first copy and print it so I can read it. I don't know how to do it. So, and I'm not asking anybody to come in here and sit at my computer and help me with anything. I'm gonna figure it out for myself and learn it for myself, because I get a little crazy when it comes to teaching me to do something like my taxes. I'm trying today. I printed out this checklist on eBay for my supplies and my this. So I did this one. I'm going to do it for this month and try to print another one for next month and next month. And when it's time for me to do my taxes, just pull out these pieces of paper and have it. But these type of things stress my mind out, especially when it comes to numbers. Although I'm a grinder for them nickels and dimes, I just cannot stand to do the paperwork. I don't want anyone in my personal affairs, so I got to do as much as I can do on my own, because I don't want someone who I don't trust to come in here. Next, I hear my business in the main lobby and stuff like that. So it is what it is. And right now, I'm not earning anything on any site that I'm on. Absolutely no earnings on any of my sites. So that's kind of good. But I am getting my views back up on eBay. So that's where I'm hoping I can grab myself back is on eBay. So today what I actually did, I listened to what Tina said. The handmade cards that are a little heavier, don't put those on the site and just put the printed cards. So on eBay, the only cards I listed were my printed cards, and that's about it. But boys and girls, I'm really happy because I got a sample a couple days ago, and part of my sample came with 2 of these yellow bins. But of course, I'm not going to use the sample the way it's supposed to be used, so I'm using it the way I need to use it. So I have been doing cards all week, and all of these cards are printed cards, and they're all on eBay. But I'm going somewhere, and this whole bucket is going with me. And in this one here, I have, in this one here, 15 of the 25 have a pair of earrings, and whoever purchases them doesn't know it's gonna have earrings. But I only put 15. That means not everybody's gonna get a freebie, and then I won't have to have someone say they got a freebie and this one didn't. Only 15 freebies is going out, so that's good. So I have those, and I have another one over there. I'm so happy about that. And then today I did this card right here, happy everything. But the sentiment that I put in here, I changed it. So this is the only card I have with this sentiment. And then all the rest of the cards are gonna have a different sentiment because I kind of changed it. So, but I'm gonna use this in here, and then I'm gonna print a few with the other sentiment. You bring joy to our lives. Happy everything day. I think that's what I put in there. But the other sentiment sounded a little bit too much like how I speak, and that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted it to sound a certain way, not like someone who came from the backyard picnic, if you understand what I mean. So anyway, this video is 10 minutes longer than it should be, so Coral probably threw me away already. Have a good night. Thank you so much.